Hey guys, how's it going? Check this out. Gonna do some drawing homework. Thought I'd put on a little music. And just hang out for a bit. Hopefully you guys are all doing well. Look, I'm sponsored. Let's see, what should we listen to? Video game music's always good. Seems to not get copyright strike. Here, let me show you guys what I'm gonna be working on. I really like this book a lot. It goes over a lot of like super basic stuff, which I think is the most important stuff to study. Let's see, what kind of music should we listen to? What would be good music to listen to? I like Mario. Mario's always good. Yeah, let's do Mario. Hopefully you guys can hear this okay. Yeah. Alright, let's do some drawing. So, this is the page I'm on right now. We are on exercise 1.14. Let me turn this down a little bit. Can't hear myself think. So yeah, let's see. I've done this one. So that's in this shape right here. This is my pencil bag. This has all of my favorite pencils in it. Check this out. I love this colored pencil set. It's so good. And as far as Copic markers go, these are the only two I use. I just use a C1 and a C2. Cool gray. That's all I use, baby. Hey, Sandwich, how's it going? Look at that silver booty. Yeah, other pens to note. I really like this one. Hey, Marble Jams, how's it going? This one's worn out because I use it so much, but it's a really fat Micron. This is probably the one I'm gonna use today. You can see how fucking messed up this thing is. I use it so much. 6 months, holy shit! Thank you, Sandwich. Really appreciate it. Thanks for tuning into my drawing stream, you guys. Just trying something new. Ah, this thing. This is a really cool way to keep kneaded eraser. I just have it in this little makeup like sampler thing. Chibi, how's it going? I trusted you. How could you cheat on digital? But yeah, I love kneaded eraser. If you want something to erase but not all the way, kneaded rubber is really good for that. So I keep that in there. Keeps it nice and fresh. Sometimes when you need a stick of gum but can't find it, there you go. How's the audio, by the way? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear the music at all? Hey, Mako Damon, good to see you. Hope you guys are all doing well. This is another one of my favorite pens. Zebra brush. It's this pen's like $1, and it's one of my favorite like brushes to do cartooning with. It's so fun. I think that's it for my favorite brushes, or my favorite pens. I like these a lot. These half blue, half red Prismacolors. Those are pretty cool. Also this, I got this from Muji. Isn't that the cutest? Look how small. And you don't litter anywhere. Super nice pencil sharpener. Laying in bed, that sounds nice. So anyways, let's get started with drawing. I'm tired of waiting. Let's see. I think I am going to use this guy. This is also really cool. It's mechanical pencil, but when you draw with it, it's blue. You can get blue leads for mechanical pencil. It's really nice for like under sketching and stuff. So anyways, exercise 1.4. So if you guys didn't see earlier, this is the book that we're studying from, Rapid Viz. It's like from the 70s, and it's so good. There's some really like super funky drawings in it, but it's got a lot of really good just fundamental drawing things. Do you have Copic / alcohol markers? I do. I was showing them off earlier, but these are the only two Copics I use. I have others, but these are the only two that I use. Just Cool Gray 1 and Cool Gray 2. I really like black and white a lot, so that's all I use the shade with. But you can see the exercise we're doing. The objective is to draw a 3D object when all the information you're given is the top, side, and front view. So, thank you, Mako. I've wanted to do IRL streams actually for a while, and I've just been doing this drawing homework offline. I thought it could be fun to do it along with you guys. It's very boring, which is why it's important. So we did this one. So we're moving on to this one. So I believe this is top, this is from the side, and this is from the front, or this is from the front and this is from the side. So it's kind of a weird one. So it's a cube first of all. So let's indicate our cube here. Can you guys hear the music at all? Just me? I don't have any music playing, it's just in my head, and I was just wondering if you guys could hear it too. Let's see, adjust you guys there. How's it going, by the way, Parkour? Good to see you. Yeah, I love cool gray is my favorite kind of shading to do. I really like cool colors a lot. Or on like Instagram filters, I always love like a nice cool gray. Erase that. Alright, so if that's the top and that's the side. Oh, this one's confusing. So I think it would be, well, if we put in our cross sections here. This stuff uses a lot of brain power, at least for me it does. So I've got a shape kind of like that. Faint, but it's there. Okay, I'll take that. That works. Yeah, we got Super Mario music playing in the background, sort of. I can't have it too loud, because, I can't think. Let's see. So, if it's this from the side, like this, and then it's got a slope to it, I believe what the shape is going to look like. Something like this. Put in our slope. Well, is that right? I'm actually not sure how this shape works. This one's confusing to me. So top, front, and side. So that's from the top, that's from the front, and then from the side. Oh! I think I know what I did wrong. I think this, this isn't supposed to go here. This is supposed to go, like, here. Okay, let's try that again. It's been a while since I've done these practices. Hopefully you guys can see that okay. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, y'all. So, from the front, we've got this shape and this kind of shape. But yeah, basically this book is all about like drawing cubes, and then it like expands on it from there. Yeah, okay. I see. So that slants in like that. And then we've got dividing line like that. Yes. And this would go in like that. Right? Oh man. Confusing myself. No, that can't be it. That can't be right. Can it? Oh, maybe it will. Hey, Oreos, how's it going? Yeah, I'm just doing my drawing homework here. Hope you guys are all doing well. Hope everyone's having a good Tuesday. Yeah, I don't think I did this one right. It's something like that. I wish there was like an answer cue in the back. Alright, let's skip that one. Oh my gosh, these are so hard. I knew I would struggle with these. Hey, Coyote, how's it going? So, if you guys are just tuning in, here's the book we're studying from. I love this book. A friend actually recommended this book to me. It's all about like drawing cubes and like being able to visualize stuff really quickly. It's from the 70s, so it's got like all these really funky drawings with it. But just to flip through it really quick, it's all about like, you know, perspective and adding lines and stuff. Look at that shoe, dude. Look how look how 70s this book is. It's awesome. But yeah, how to draw like grids on boxes. It's got all sorts of like drawing homework to do. It's great. 3-point perspective. Further on, we've got ellipses. I'm looking forward to that. That'll be fun to study. How to draw ellipses and cylinders. Yeah, it's called Rapid Viz. There's different editions, but the one I have is the 3rd edition. And yeah, it gets more and more complex, so it just keeps like building on itself. I think this book was made for like architects or, you know, people that draw buildings for a living, but that stuff you could apply to anything really. You know, it just kind of reinforces like thinking about 3D shapes while you're drawing. It's pretty interesting. I like these kind of exercises a lot. I see these a lot, like where you draw the wireframe over nonsense shapes. Super helpful for thinking about things in 3D. Why are your hands not cartoons? You're actually attached to an apparatus, so I can move around, look around, and you guys kind of see what I see. Really what it is like a thing I found at Ross for old people to watch their phones in bed. But it works so well as a streaming thing. It's kind of awesome. Oh, he actually took architecture classes. That's awesome. Yeah, I never studied anything like this. I always admired people that could do like industrial drawing, you know. Anyways, just kind of flipping through it, kind of showing you guys what's in it. It's a really good book. It's super cheap too. I like how there's a chapter on color for a black and white book. That's excellent. I fucking love Ross. Hey Joseph, how's it going? Rapid indication. Indication's one of my favorite words for drawing. Like, look at this. So you could put a lot of detail, or you could just like that looks like my life drawings, that kind of stuff. It's like, you know, a lot of really nice drawings are actually nice because of how much they don't draw, you know? Indicating things is a really good way to show like texture and things. So yeah, I wish I would have studied this book, like, you know, in high school or something. It would have been a really good art book to have. How to draw cars. So anyways, before we get to all this fun stuff. Digital art! No canvas, no boundaries, no end of possibilities. Wow. Well, you can draw on computer? Wow. So these are really hard, at least for me. This one's pretty easy. That's an easy one to understand. We could do that one just to warm up, kind of. I notice, obviously, like, some of these exercises are way easier than others. But yeah, a lot of it builds off of being able to draw a cube, so they got plenty of exercises of you just filling up pages and pages of cube drawing. So we're doing this one. So that's our top, and that's our side, and then that's our front. So we can get an accurate middle line by drawing crosses like that. And then that'll show where the middle line is supposed to go. Same here. It's a little funky, but that's okay. Then we've got Tetris piece like so. Just make it a thicker outline so we can see what that's supposed to look like. And then at the top, we divide it in threes. So like that. And then that'll come down like so. And we got a dividing line here. Makes a shape like that. These are pretty messy, but you know, it's also like my first drawings of the day. So of course they're going to be messy. That's okay. Make peace with how messy your first attempts are going to be. But yeah, something like that. Oh, I'm missing this line right here. There we go. So that's that one. How about this guy? So this guy from the top. This one's confusing. I feel like the Squiggle Man. Yeah, we all have those days, I'm sure. Rather than going in order, I'm just gonna do the one that looks fun. Let's do this one. This one looks cool. So top, side, top, front, side. So draw another cube. It's also like, it's funky to draw with this thing on. It's a little awkward, but it's not terrible. So the thing about cubes, besides like keeping them in line and in order, is that all these lines should like be smaller on this side and larger on this side, you know, like closer towards the viewer. Something to keep in mind with every line you draw on your cube. Let's see. So from the top, looks like that. So let's just indicate our lines in like so. Drawing on paper is such a novel concept. I don't know why people don't do it more, you know? There's something magical about drawing on paper, you know, that you just don't get in digital stuff. Line there. So that goes up like that. Okay. And then because this divides like that, it's going to be a dividing line like so. And then you'll see inside here, so there's an inside line right there. And then this has an outline like that, so let's thicken that guy up. But yeah, hopefully the stream's working and everything. I have no way to tell if I'm dropping frames or anything, so please let me know if it's being stupid. Just like that. Just put in a little shading just for fun. I really like this fat micron. It's super fun to draw with. Hey God's Whip, how's it going? Let's change pens. I'm feeling bored of this pen. As much as I was just saying I liked using it, I feel bored of it now. Let's use... what's this one? 0.05, that's too thin. We could do ballpoint. Ballpoint could be fun. Where's my other Prismacolor? I know I had a second Prismacolor in here. Where is it? Oh, here it is. I like these Prismacolor, or not Prismacolor, Copic multiliners. They're really nice. They're kind of expensive. Microns are honestly just as good, but Copics feel a little bit nicer. I would love a Bob Ross cube drawing stream. That'd be awesome. Hey Ricky, how's it going? Hello. I have put on my human skin for this stream today. Hope y'all don't mind. So what's going on with this one? How's this one supposed to work? I guess this one's just a cube. It just has a diagonal line on it. Top. Oh, I see. This one looks like a top. That one will be fun to draw. Let's do that one. So, start with a cube. Ooh, that's way smoother. I like that a lot. Not that my drawing is going to turn out any better, but it does feel a little bit smoother to draw with. You know, that's one thing that I learned while doing figure drawing. Was like, if you get bored of a medium, or if you're like stuck in a rut, switch it up. Like, pick a different pencil or something, you know? Can make a lot of difference. Like, a lot of my favorite figure drawings were ones that I did with Crayola color crayons. It's so fun. So let's divide this in threes as best as we can. We're trying for perfection, but it's okay if we don't quite get there. Just kind of indicate where that's gonna go. And then at the top here, we'll just figure out where our center point is by drawing an X, just like that. And then connect our X at 4 points like this. Create a square on the inside, just like that. Okay. And then the square goes down and then connects to this sandwich bit right here, just like that. I'm kind of eyeballing it. There's probably a more mathematical or accurate way to do it, but I think this is good enough, honestly. And then there's just gonna be a little bit poking out at the bottom, just like that. There we go. And this one's pretty thin, so we can take our thick one again. Just kind of outline these shapes a bit more, just so it's a bit more clear how it's supposed to look. Also, like streaming, you get a really good like third eye view of what your drawings are looking like. It's almost like flipping the canvas in a way, you know, or looking at your drawing in a mirror. You kind of see the mistakes and where things need cleaned up a little bit. So there's our little top shape. That one was fun. I like how that one turned out. Oh yeah, I have a ruler, but that's sort of the antithesis to what this is all about. We're supposed to be learning how to work on our draftsmanship without the aid of rulers and stuff like that. Let's move on. Let's move on to 1.15. So we're on 1.15. And again, if you're curious what this book is, this is Rapid Viz that we're drawing from. Complicated objects. You can draw complex and complicated objects by using more than one box to help you. Exercise 1.15. Use additional sheets of paper to draw the three-dimensional view of the object shown here. Okay. Let's start with an easy one. So it looks like we're going to construct it with a small rectangular box on top, and then a tall rectangular box, or on bottom, and then a small rectangular box on top. Hey, thanks for stopping by, Chibi. We'll see you in your dreams. We love you. Always appreciate you stopping by. Thanks for the Taco Bell recommendation, by the way. Super appreciate it. All right, so let's start with sort of a flat box like this. We'll try and get it as accurate as we can. I love drawing boxes. You know? Okay, and then same thing, we'll draw across like this, try and figure out our center. And then just draw a box in the middle here by connecting it at the lines, like so. And then to extrude it, just bring these lines up. Nice and straight, or as straight as we can make it. Just like that. We only need those front three because those are the ones closest to the viewer. How tall to make it? About 2/3. So 1, 2, 3. So about right there. Just like that. And this point goes about right there. Connect up that line, like so. And then this is not a box, it's actually slanted. So let's slant these lines towards their endpoints, like so. Just like that. And let's bring out our thick boy. Just thicken up our outlines so we can see what this shape is supposed to look like. God's Whip, any opinions on OpenTunes? I'm planning to switch to it from Krita. I haven't used OpenTunes since it was first released. So that was like 5 years ago or so. I'm sure it's changed a lot, so I don't really have any opinions that would apply to OpenTunes anymore. I found it very difficult to use, but maybe it's changed, you know, since last time. Let's just add some shading for fun. Kind of separate that object a little bit more. Yeah. That looks pretty close. I'd call that good. Fully micron measured thickness in the amount of C's. Oh, I see. I was like, what are you talking? Thick. So thick. What's next? We could do Church House, but that's honestly too easy. That's a really easy one. I don't know why some of these I just look at them. It is like SATs. It's like I have no idea what this one's supposed to look like. I don't see it in my head at all. So that's from the top and the side, right? But then that's from the front. So, okay. Let's try it. Let's try to figure it out. So it fits in a rectangle, kind of like this. It's like 1 by 1.5 or so. I think the point of all this is just to get me to draw more, you know? It's not necessarily that I'm learning how to draw cubes, although that is a useful skill. It's more just, it gives me something to practice, you know, while I'm on my off hours. Something to keep me drawing. Ah, Toon Boom's so good. I love Toon Boom. But yeah, there's no real comparing it. Toon Boom's like industry standard versus something that's free. So that's the side. And then from the front, it's like this. And then from the top, it's like this. So that means this goes in like that, making that line, and then this comes down like that. I think we figured it out. I think that's the shape. Oh. Okay, I think I'm starting to figure this exercise out a little bit. What video game soundtracks do you guys listen to when you're working? That's kind of a weird question. Maybe you guys don't listen to video game soundtracks at all. I listen to them a lot. But I always listen to, like, the same 4, you know? It's like Crystal Chronicles, Mario, Zelda. Add a bit of shading in there, just for funsies. I really like doing this kind of hashing. I remember I couldn't do that before. Like, I had to fill up a lot of pages of just drawing shapes and then trying to make even lines, stopping at one point inside the shape. Of course, now that I talk about it, I screw it all up. But yeah, that took a lot of practice to get that down. I think that's it. That feels good. Let's try that one. That one looks interesting. And then I think we can move on. I think that'd be enough of those kind of practices. Neverhood OST. I know the game. I've never listened to the soundtrack. That sounds pretty cool. Alright, so this one's pretty much cube-shaped. There's a big slope in it, but we'll figure that out. So if we grab a cube like this. It's a little bit faster to do this in Blender if you want a cube, but this is almost as fast. So there's our cube. So from the side, it's like this. And then we've got a square going. You'll see me like do some practice swings before I put down a line. It's another thing I've learned how to practice. Just from like pages and pages of doing it. Okay, and then the side looks like that. This seems... Oh, movie soundtracks. That'd be cool to hear what movie soundtracks you listen to. I don't really have that many. I can't think of any. A lot of them are like cartoon soundtracks that I really like a lot. Like, I really like Fievel Goes West. It was a really good soundtrack. I like that one a lot. So that's the top. And then from the side, it's like that. This one confuses the heck out of me. Is it backwards? Did I do it wrong? Some of these, I swear to God, the people were on acid when they drew these. How is this supposed to connect? I don't understand this one. Well, if that's going all the way in, like that, then this is connected here, I guess. Connected here and here. Yeah, this one I really don't understand. It's doing me head in, it is. Let's try and figure it out. Guardians of the Galaxy is a really good one. I remember listening to that a lot. So strange. I followed the same steps and it's making this really weird, like, N-gon right in here. Whatever. No, that can't be it, though. That can't be right. Because this has to go like that, so we can't draw any extra lines. Yeah, I give up on this one. We'll try that one another time. The reference of this one? Sure. It's that one. Is the one I'm trying to do. So I drew that on the side. And then this is the top. So this... There's like a hole in it, I guess? And then... it's doing me head in. If you guys can do this one, I'd love to see the answer. Anyways. Something like this one's pretty easy. You know, it's just a house shape. Let's move on. Drawing cube shelving. Abstracta is a method of using tubing that connects at the corners to form boxes. When stacked in different configurations, these boxes form shelving for display. Oh, I've seen this stuff, yeah. My art school had a ton of shelves that look like this. Exercise 1.16. Use tracing paper to evolve the following drawing to include at least 7 more cubes of shelves that create your own abstracted display case. Recreate these objects sitting on the shelves of your display case. Okay. We don't need to use tracing paper. I mean, we could, because that's the intention, but let's just draw on paper. So, right. Insert a man. Also notice his eye line is on the eye line. Very important. At least if you want to have a background where, you know, you're at eye level with your characters in your background. Every character should line up with eye view. So let's put in our vanishing point here. And we'll draw a man. He's a man named Stan with a plan. And he's like, hey, have you seen any shelves around here? I'm looking for a shelf display. And it's like, well, Stan, you're just in time. Because I'm going to spend about 10 to 20 minutes drawing you a shelf. And Stan is so excited. He's so excited for this shelf. So, let's put in a cube. Actually, let's figure out our vanishing points. So like here, over here. Diagonal vanishing point. What the heck is that? I'll have to go back a few chapters and read what they're talking about with that. Oh, maybe that's if you're, like, adding more cubes onto it, you know? But I don't think we'll be doing that here. Let's just give him a heckin' shelf. Ignore this line. Stan's gonna have so many things on his shelf, he won't know what to do with them. Can you post an image link or anything? Or like draw it in chat somehow with emojis? What helped you to figure it out? I don't know if my brain just doesn't work that way, or like, I'm not sure why those are so difficult for me. Okay, so we have our shelves, so let's put some of these things on there. Draw objects sitting on the shelves. Here, let's grab this guy. Oh man, I feel like you have to have really good spatial awareness to get a lot of those practices, which I feel like I'm usually pretty good at. Maybe I'm just overthinking it. Alright, so the shelf sits like this. So that's our shelf. Let's put some of these objects on here, like alarm clock. I tried to draw through the viewfinder. This is weird. This is really weird. Oh, it's so hard. When I was making a TikTok, this is sort of what I had to do. It was like draw through the phone. It's so disorienting. Let's see, there's hands like that. And 12. Then lines all around the clock. Little feeties. Little feeties for them. Just like that. There we go. A vase with brushes. This exercise is boring. I don't want to do it anymore. I usually go... Let me see if I can... Can I type in chat? Am I allowed to type in my own chat? I usually go to... I can't type in chat. So I usually go to Imgur.com. Then you just post the Imgur link. That's the easiest way to share images online anyway. You can upload it through your phone or on the computer. Let's see. So vase sits here. Paintbrush. Pencil. Stuff. Whatever. It's got a pattern on it. We've got a lockbox. Like that. Then it's got a little lock on it. Whatever. Draw a chair. Yeah, this stuff is... I can do this stuff. I don't need to worry about... I'm gonna skip it. I can figure drawing chairs out. That's well enough. Sofa might be worth practicing. Sofas can be kind of tricky to do. I'm considering it. I don't want to do any more cube stuff. I'm so sick of cubes. Look, more cubes. I'm making the adult decision to move on. This is like backgrounds and landscapes. Gives a shit. Gives an actual shit. Here we go. Let's do this chapter. So, let me read to you guys. Oh, could you hear that fart? Did it even play? Here, I'll play it for you. Joseph, thank you for redeeming the fart sound effect. Drawing basic shapes. All objects are made from 4 basic shapes. Cube, sphere, cylinder, or cone. You can use the box method to accurately draw these shapes to round out your body of knowledge for all basic shapes needed to create accurate drawings. If you learn to see objects as basic shapes, you will more easily be able to draw the objects. And then they've got examples here. At least once in your drawing experiences, you will encounter an instance of when your drawings just don't look right. When this occurs, go back to the basics. First, construct your drawing using basic shapes, cubes, spheres, cylinders, and cones to give forms to the object. Then evolve these basic shapes until you create the drawing you want. Circles and ellipses. Drawing an accurate circle can be a bit more difficult than it sounds, but it can be done with practice. To draw a perfect circle, first draw a square, and then draw a circle inside the square. Draw diagonal lines from the midpoint of the sides of the square. Plot a point 1/3 from the corner of the diagonal. Now draw a gentle curve that passes through the points 1/3 on the diagonals and touches all 4 midpoints of the sides of the square. I think that's a very verbose way of just saying, like, just draw some dots a little bit inside and then make a circle out of it. Ooh, I want to see Coyote. Let's see.